and gentlemen, my name is Lauren Grace and I will be giving you your news in 5. Today's headlines: Nelson Chamisa's mother sadly passes on. 20,000 people dump Mnangagwa on Twitter as disconnect grows. Nurse educators demand immediate 13 nurses arrested during demonstrations. COVID-19 cases 734 while death toll rises to 9. Your stories in full. Nelson Chamisa's mother has sadly passed on. MDC Alliance leader Nelson Chamisa's mother has died. The party announced this yesterday. Ambuya Chamisa passed suddenly in the late afternoon of July 20 at her home in Gutu. Ambuya Chamisa was a staunch Christian and guiding force for the democratic movement. On behalf of the MDC Alliance, we pass our sincere condolences to the Chamisa family, all her relatives and loved ones. This was revealed in a statement by MDC Alliance spokesperson Vadai Mahere. 20,000 people dump Mnangagwa on Twitter as disconnect grows. Nearly 20,000 people have dumped Emmerson Mnangagwa on Twitter by Monday morning. This is part of a protest against their embattled Zimbabwean leader. Last week, opposition activists started a campaign to unfollow Mnangagwa. This is due to the deepening economic crisis and hyperinflation, which has shrunk and wreaked havoc on pensioners. He had 565,000 followers at the time, but this was down to 546,000 by 7 a.m. on Monday morning. Nurse educators demand the release of 13 nurses arrested during demonstrations. Have announced that they will withdraw their services if the government fails to address nurse incapacitation as a matter of urgency. A statement issued following the arrest and harassment of nurses who were peacefully protesting at Harare Central Hospital on Monday announced that they will withdraw their services if government fails to address nurses' incapacitation as a matter of urgency. A statement issued following the arrest and harassment of nurses who were peacefully protesting at Harare Central Hospital on Monday. The Nurse Educators Association of Zimbabwe demanded the immediate release of 13 nurses within 24 hours. Today, on the 6th of July 2020, nurse educators have learned with deep shock the arrest of nurses after airing our collective grievances. COVID-19 cases soar to 700 while the death toll rises to 9. The Ministry of Health and Childcare has announced 18 new COVID cases, 16 of which are returnees from South Africa and 1 death. The deceased is a male aged 54 from the Bulawayo province with no history of travel or comorbidities. The Ministry of Health and Childcare has announced 18 new COVID cases, 16 of which are returnees from South Africa and 1 death. Is a male aged 54 from Bulawayo province with no history of travel or comorbidities. The ministry said in an update on July 7th, 18 cases have tested positive today. These include returnees from South Africa and 2 local cases isolated. Investigations are underway to establish the source of infection and where these local cases have come from. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do visit our website at www.techmag.tv. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at TechMagTV and subscribe on YouTube at TechMagTV. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.